What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Littlewood. Sorry, my voice is still a little, not quite there yet. It's been recovering. It still feels a little strained, but you know what? That's all right. I'm gonna be fine with that. Oh, I need to have 5 silver tools. I don't even know how to get the 5th silver tool. Where did we leave off with Willow's house? Dainty table, elfwood wallpaper, and grassy green carpet. I don't know if I have any of those, so we're just gonna check right now. So what's going on with everybody? How you guys doing today? So you've already heard. My voice isn't quite there yet. It's not so much that it's a struggle to speak though. Like I feel like I'm speaking without any issues. Just my voice it seems so like strained, and I don't know. I feel like I sound like Steve-O. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I'm a big Steve-O fan myself, but it just feels it just doesn't quite sound right. Oh, I do have the elfwood wallpaper. Oh, okay, yeah. And then I have grassy green carpet. And I don't have the dainty table, that's what it was. Or did I? No, I didn't. Alright. Willow will be excited about that. And you know what? We will give her a compliment today. No way, my hair is not pretty today. You're nice, Big Bo. Yeah, if only it was that easy in real life without, every time I walk up to someone and try to give them a compliment, it's either, you get yelled at, you get hit, or you get the, I already have a boyfriend. And it's like, no, it's not like that. I'm just trying to be nice. No town wishes to fulfill today. But, that's cool. I mean, you guys' stories about what you did today, having a good time. I had a good time myself today. I mean, for me, it was a normal Tuesday, but currently, at the time of this recording, it is 1:30 a.m. 1:19 a.m. I gave myself 10 extra minutes. 1:19 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. But I was back on my regular Tuesday schedule. It's been a lot of fun. I was doing I had a day of overtime on Tuesday for work, and then I had another day that I was supposed to do overtime, but it got canceled. So I was excited about that, but I still planned as if I was working that day. So for 2 weeks, my normal Tuesday affairs, or my Tuesday schedule, I had to move them between Monday and Wednesday. So it was entertaining, because coffee day is normally on Tuesday. So I ended up having to do coffee day on Monday. So there's nothing wrong with doing coffee day on Monday. I just started my week with a little bit of extra energy. Did I just literally compliment Willow and not even talk to her? Like I say, I will obtain random items while woodcutting today, along with bonus woodcutting experience. Well, you know what that means? We're gonna talk to Willow. Oh, hey, papayas and hero's merit. And you know what? It's good to get some good to get some extra items and random items while woodcutting. So we're just gonna go to the forest and we're gonna do some woodcutting. Oh. Sorry, I have a whole big bag of gummy Skittles in front of me, and they're so tempting. Oh, yeah. That's right. I was talking about what I did today. Like I was mentioning, I did coffee day today. Can't go wrong with coffee day. Sorry, just these gummy Skittles are so good. Oh, I might be able to get this. Oh, thank you for getting all alm wood. Oh, that was a close one. But the, yeah, it's, coffee day is good. We ended up going to Wendy's. I got myself my salad. I don't know, I feel good. I feel good about, I've been trying to make healthier eating decisions as I'm sitting here eating a bunch of gummy Skittles. But no, like, for the past year, I feel like I want to do, like, a recap of, like, my year. So sit down, strap in, and you get ready for a story, because it has been quite the year. So around, as a lot of you may have known, like, around October of last year, end of October 2020, is when I finally left one of my previous jobs, you know what, you guys knew what I was doing beforehand. I left my job at the UPS store at the end of October in 2020. Okay, I gotta get back to Taco Town. I do want to collect my money, though. But yeah, I was pretty much, I felt like I had outgrown working at the UPS store, and I didn't get the same, like, satisfaction of working there as I did when I first started. And the days just kept getting longer, and it just started to become so much of, like, a drain. And I just didn't, I don't know, I feel like I just didn't have that passion of going in to do what I used to enjoy doing there. And I ultimately ended up just leaving. Not to sound, like, mean or, you know, nothing against the company or anything, but I wasn't happy there anymore. So I made the decision to leave and try and, you know, take some time for myself. And one thing I really enjoyed about that is because I worked for that business for 15 years. And I really it was nice to take that time off, and for the first time in, like, 15 years, I was actually able to spend time at home, you know, for the holidays, and really enjoy myself and not have to worry about being stressed out because of the holiday season. And, you know, I get it, the holiday season is stressful on everyone, but one thing I do want to emphasize is, like, especially for, like, this holiday season too, just, guys, be nice to the people behind the counters. It's like, I assure you, they would rather be at home, they'd rather be spending time with their families, and they'd rather not be working behind the counter 16 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. It's just not healthy, in my opinion. It causes a lot of mental distress, and that's what I was starting to feel. That's why I ended up leaving that business. But ultimately, I ended up looking for other jobs, and one thing that I wanted to do was move on to learn something that would be more useful. So at the start of the newer year, the beginning of 2021, I ended up starting with you're applying for an electric company. I was doing what was called they called me well, it was technically called an electrician's assistant, but when I was out there, it was they called me a fourth guy. Pretty much what I was doing was, you know, putting up the services and helping run the wires where they need to be ran within, like, the skeleton of a house, if you will. And it was pretty interesting, but it wasn't quite working out for me. I wasn't catching on like I wanted to, and I felt like I was more of, like, a burden than a help. And then that it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out in my favor for me. So I ended up taking some more time off. I didn't want to take any extra time off, so I was looking for work. Oh, I also should have mentioned too that during that time before I applied for the electric company, after Christmas, I did apply for Chewy. But I didn't get hired at that time. But now later on, I was working with the electric company from like the end of January. I think I made it to beginning of March, so it wasn't that long. We'll go to the forest. I think it was beginning of March, or yeah, it had to be like the first week of March. But you know, I was looking for something else because I really didn't want to spend all that time out of not working again. So I was looking, and nothing was hiring at the moment. Nothing was hiring at the time, and you know, I kind of was getting a little well, what's a good word? I don't want to necessarily say disappointed with myself or upset with myself for not being able to get anything, but I eventually got a call back from Chewy for a second interview, and I guess the second interview was a lot better than the first, and they hired me right after that second interview, and then the following week I was starting with Chewy. So I've been there since end of April, and honestly, I've just been really enjoying it. I feel like I'm also in a better, like, I also feel like much healthier, and I'm in a much better place than I was previously. And it's just so, you know, it's just a big difference between, I mean, the environment you work with, the people you work with. I work with some super awesome people. I will give them all the props in the world, and I do not have a bad thing to say about mostly anybody I work with. There's maybe one lead there that everyone has something to say about, but pretty much like the leads, the managers, and overall the my other coworkers, all of them are phenomenal, amazing people. And it's just been awesome getting to know them just over time. Oh, I gotta collect my dewdrops still. But also, I already collected my dewdrops. Also during that time too, like, I've been trying to exercise more, I've been trying to eat healthier, I've been trying to work out, and just everything's been so much more of like a positive impact for me. I will say this, when I started working at Chewy, I was like 235 pounds. And one of the goals I wanted to do, like, between working there and getting to the gym and, you know, eating healthier, is one of my goals is I wanted to drop down to 180 pounds and then start getting back to the gym to build up more muscle to get up to 200 pounds. I think, you know, losing that much extra fat to put on that much extra muscle would be, I mean, not going for like a super shredded look, but more of like a fit look, toned, if you will. But I started at the end of April at 235 pounds when I started working at Chewy, and currently I've been hovering between 190 and 195 pounds, which I'm really proud of, and I just feel like I have so much more energy. Oh, I gotta pick that when I'm with somebody. Who do I want to pick that with? Willow's already maxed out. You know what? We can start working on maxing out Laura. What do you say, Laura? Are you gonna come and hang out with me? We'll give you a compliment. And then we'll hang out. But yeah, even getting down to like 190 pounds, I feel fantastic. And it's not even that, you know, it's not even that I felt like I was overweight or anything. It was just like a goal I wanted to get to, because I feel like it's weird. It really is, because I feel like as far as like we'll say body image goes, like I feel like I'm well proportioned, but my gut sticks out. So since I've been losing more fat, I feel like I've trimmed some of my gut off, and it's just a good feeling to see like your stomach get flatter the more weight you start to lose. Because for a while, like when I was dropping weight, it's like, oh, I'm losing this much weight, but my stomach is still like a big fat blob. But that's okay. It's like, I mean, I don't think, honestly, most of the time I think very like lowly of myself. Like, I don't think I'm anything special or anything like that. I'm just here existing. I'm along for the ride. It's like that. It's like a meme that I saw. It's like, how do it's like, you see, they're like, how do these ugly guys pick up these good-looking women? And then the response that was underneath it, I think it was, yeah, it was, oh, you keep them laughing, that way most of the time their eyes are closed so they don't actually have to look at you. And it's like, oh man, I could relate to that one, that's pretty funny. But that's just me, I'm just saying. But, I mean, if, that's pretty much my, my year-end recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm proud of what I've done this year and what I've accomplished. I believe I accomplished one. I had a list of goals that I'd like to accomplish, and of that list, I believe I've accomplished one or two of those things. You know what? We'll say two, because the weight loss, even though I didn't have it on my New Year's resolution list, I still managed to do that, and the other one was a financial goal I wanted to reach. So even though I didn't get to accomplish everything on my list, I feel like I set myself up for a good spot to accomplish those things next year. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next year. This year was, I consider this one a success for me. I mean, it couldn't have been any worse than 2020, right? 2021 was much better. I got a buddy that was calling it the reset year. So, you know, you're prepping for the reset or the evolution year or something. I forget the exact word he used. Well, but that's pretty much the mindset I was in, and it was just overall, I'm just happy. I'm happy how it turned out. I'm proud of how it turned out. But I feel like that's going to be a good stopping point for this episode. I didn't really do a lot of I did more gathering than I made progress, I would say. But, you know, that's okay. You need to gather some of the items to make the progress that you need to. So, I appreciate you guys checking out, listening to me talk here for, like, what, almost half an hour? And if you guys are enjoying the video, enjoying the series, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Till then, take it easy.